Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. So this week I have €380 that I am going to stuff into my envelopes. So we'll start off by counting the money. So we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So that's €380. Just get that all set up before I start stuffing the envelopes. I think after you do your first video, the next one is harder because you're kind of thinking about the stuff that you did wrong in the first video, and then when you go to do your third and fourth video, it gets even harder sometimes, but we'll get over that. So this is the little book that I got from Mr. Price, and I just have wrote out all my sinking funds here, how much I am going to put into each one this week, and then the little breakdown, so that when I was going to the bank it made it an awful lot easier to know what I needed. So I'm going to just go and get my weekly cash binder. So this is from the Caribbean Dub, and I link that down below. So we'll start off here. So this week we went to, well, myself and my mum went to Enniskillen to go shopping because it's only about an hour away from us, and I got really lucky up there. We went to Marks and Spencer's and I got a load of yellow sticker deals. A yellow sticker deal is when the food is about to be expired, and they will mark it down so that you will buy it. I got some meat and I got loads of bread, and I also got lots of fruit, so I was quite happy. And then we went to Asda shopping as well. So what happened was I got some change in sterling up there, so I've kept that, and I've made a sterling little cash envelope for when we go back up again. So this is the change that I have from my food shop from last week. So I have €8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, €8 and 45 cents, and that €8 will go towards my 100 envelope challenge later on, and then I will put the 45 cents towards the 1 cent challenge. So let's get into the rest of it, and all the rest I had checked beforehand. There is no spare change in any of these this week. So I'm going to just start. I'm given €150 is going in to my food budget. That's the 350s I have there. I'm going to actually start using up everything that's in my presses, and I have a little pantry out there, and I'm going to use that up as well, because I want to try and save a little bit more for the 100 envelope challenge, because I want to try and hit some of the bigger numbers if I can, and we've quite a lot of food there that could be used up, so hopefully next week I'll have a little bit more for it. So we're going to be putting money in for our turf, and it's usually €12, and I'm going to pop a tenner in here because we still have money left over last week for coal, so we'll have the change for that. There'll be €2 left over, and I will pop that in there. So that's going to be a lodge in here as well of €20, so that is €40 for coal. And that will balance, the two of them will balance each other out. So I'm just going to pop that in. That's 20 I have already, and that's 20 going back in. And then diesel, we put diesel into our car the same amount every single week, but there's always weeks where, oh sorry, I never actually put that we spent it there. I can't remember what day. So there's actually nothing in there, but every so often it gets to quite an amount that we don't need to do it, so we end up saving that money. So lodge, €35, and I'll just get that. So that's 20, 30, 35. And pop that in here. So we changed our takeaways. We used to do a takeaway every single week, but some of our kids are looking for bigger portions, so now we're going to do it every other week instead. And that way then everyone gets to enjoy what they want for their meals, and plus we're not out a fortune. So by adding that 25 in, we pop that in there, that's 50 in total going into that there. So in our house I have two kids that are 23 and 22, so that's two adult portions, me and my husband. I have a 13-year-old and she's an adult portion. I have an 11-year-old, but he eats more of a child portion. And then I have a 6-year-old who likes the adult food, so I do share with him, or I will share with my 13-year-old, because sometimes the adult portions are just too large, but they're all starting to like the adult portions more. I'm going to add €10 in for my hair. That's bringing it up to €30. So my hair is €60, and I get my hair done every 6 to 7 weeks. So when I add that in, I actually might just swap those. So then I just divide it up by a tenner a week. Next is my nails, which I'm getting done next week. And my nails are €35. So I used to save this as in €7 or €8 a week, but I used to get very irritated with the amount of change that I would have. So I now changed it that I would save €10 for 3 weeks, or €5 for 1 week, and then I would put the extra fibre to something else. So pocket money this week, the kids are getting different amounts this week. They actually did get their money. I should have that updated as well. So they get €6 each a week, but then they also get extras for reading books or for doing different chores around the house for me. So this week the two middle boys read a book each, so they're now getting €7, and my the oldest daughter, she's going to be getting €6. And she's kind of a bit disappointed because she wanted to have a little bit extra, so she was trying hard to get there. So that's my weekly ones done. I'll pop that to the side and we'll move on to the next ones. So I got a new budget binder book. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to sell these ones, but the envelopes are stuck in customs at the moment. So once they come, I should be able to start selling them on Etsy, which would be brilliant. So we're going to give this one €25. So that brings it to €125. I'll twist it this way. So I have 100 in here already, and then I'm going to add 25, so that's 125. Clothes. So last week I was waiting on a voucher for €10, and in the meantime I actually ended up completing another few surveys to get me another €10. So I'm waiting on a €10 voucher from, or €20 voucher from Dunnes Stores to come. So I'm going to pop in here voucher €10, brings it to 40, and I also going to put in €10. So while we were in Marks and Spencer's, I bought my daughter and my twins actually some pajamas. I bought age 4 to 5, and when I put them on my daughter, they seemed very tight. And when I looked at the label, they were age 2 to 3, but I didn't look at the label till the next morning. And because of that, she'd already worn them, and I had thrown out the packaging as well after I put them on. So I'm going to have to go and buy her more pajamas, because obviously they're far too small for her. But I'm very lucky I have a niece that will wear them. So that, I was so annoyed about that, to be honest. But look, these things happen. I should have checked it before I put them on to make sure that the sizes were right in the packaging. So now I have €10 in cash, I have a €20 voucher, and I have another €20 voucher for Dunnes Stores on the way. I'm trying out some placeholders, for when I get a certain amount of money, I want to replace it. So that was in there, which shouldn't have been. Birthdays is getting €15. So there's 160 60 in there at the moment, and I'm going to add another 15. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out the 2 tenors, put the 20 in. And then Christmas is getting 20. And that'll bring it up to 100 saved already for Christmas. 20, 40, 60. Oh, I thought I was short cash there. And then this brings it to 100 euro saved for Christmas already. I remember there was times where I wouldn't have had anything saved for Christmas, and it talk about panic, credit union loans. It was crazy. This way it's just so much better. And what I will do is, once that gets to a certain amount, I'm going to lodge it into the credit union so that I can't go and access it during the year. And that's what the placeholders are for. It's just so when I lodge the 100 euro in, I will just stick that little note in to let me know that I have the 100 euro lodged in the bank account. And then the holiday. So that's €5 and change there. I'm actually lodging 25 in here this week. So that would bring it to 100. What's wrong with my maths today? You know, if I wasn't on front of a camera, I would have that added up in like 2 seconds flat. It was the same when I was at work. If I was asked to add something up in front of somebody, I would freeze. And you would think I wouldn't be able to do any maths at all. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 and 5. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 100 and 5. And then I have the €5 in there, that makes 110. I'll pop that in now. And that is all my sinking funds for this week. So I normally put €20 aside for clothes every week. So what I'm going to do is, because I had the voucher, I'm going to keep that €10 and the €8 change from the food shop that I had this week. I'll bring it to €18 and I'm going to put that into my 100 envelope challenge. This is a printable that I sell on my Etsy shop. Here. So I'm going to be saving €18 this week. I have my little envelopes here. Oh, and there's 18, perfect. So it's 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and I'm going to seal that up as well. So that's that done. I'm just going to add up how much I have saved in total for the 100 envelope challenge. So I have 18 and €20 and €35, €55 and €100. So that's €228 I've saved in the 100 envelope challenge. And next I'm going to do my 1 cent challenge. So I'm just going to save the next 7 of these. So this is and that actually is €2 and 24 cents. So what I'm going to do is, I have an envelope where I keep all my loose change in, and I'm going to take out the €2 24 cent from that small change. So that's 1, and there's another euro there, I'll use that, and 20, And I think I will just use the 5 cent here and just pop that in. The small cents are hard to find. And I'll see how much I have now in total actually. It's not a lot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 10, 20, 31. 6.31. And that's bang on where I'm meant to be. So it's meant to be at 6.30, but I just put the extra cent in there. So that is my cash stuffing for this week. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be back again next week because we do our cash stuffing and our budget every week. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again next week.